2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Howard. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green. And it's LeBron in at the point. Jordan finds Allen. Howard against Jordan. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Davis, here we go. Here's Kuzma, and there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. So it's the Lakers now. James in the post. He's against Jordan. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Well, tonight a battle between two very talented front court doors. This could get pretty physical.
Well, this is a night, Kevin, to me, where the officials could dictate the level of physicality. They know that both teams have big, burly guys up front, that these guys like to engage physically. And so how is the game officiated, particularly at the start? That could set the tone for what could be a cage match.
Personally, do you like those kind of games, Doris?
I like a certain level of physicality, Kevin. I do think that we've cleaned up the perimeter game. I think officiating is such a nuanced deal that the best officials understand innately how something should be called.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Yep, that one goes in there.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Well, the height advantage in this matchup becomes a big factor when he's in the low box.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Or is this Brooklyn team, they've been playing more up-tempo the past few seasons.
Well, this is a team that has been amongst the highest-paced teams in the league the last few years. They have a roster that excels, Kevin, in open space. And you have to, as a fan, I think, appreciate the style of play.
Harris has checked in for Dinwiddie. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving finds Durant, and stolen by Kuzma. Now here is Davis, guarded by Harris. They get it back. Here's Howard, outside for Davis. James outside. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
And the Lakers with some changes. Cousins comes in for Dwight Howard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Anthony Davis. Now here's LeBron, and there's Green on the assist by LeBron. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. At the line for your Nets. He misses the free throw.
Well, you think about the Brooklyn Nets and Kenny Atkinson having a tough task of rebuilding this organization. It is still feeling the effects of the trade that stripped them of so many picks. But give Kenny credit for embracing the challenge and knowing there's a long road ahead.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. Now here's Cousins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Got to try to keep Cousins out of the paint. Shoots a high percentage from there. Uses that big body to his advantage.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And with Atkinson in the nets, he said it feels like the team is a starter.
Right. Atkinson has taken a more hands-on approach with the team. He works out with the group. He does weightlifting with them. He wants to build the idea that the team is striving towards something together.
And that one drops. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Up top, Cousins. This is his second trip to the free throw line. No good on the free throw.
As fearless and physical as he is, he gets to the line more than just about anyone.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen Williams, he's checked in for Jordan. Torian Prince comes in for Allen. And it's LeVert in for Durant. Here's LeVert. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And that one's good, Irving.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Cousins inside. Good D by Williams.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A great matchup winner, Kevin Durant, LeBron James square.
It's fun, you know.
Well, Greg, arguably the best two players in the game.
You could make that case. LeBron has occupied that top perch, but KD, a little younger, he wants to inherit the title.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bradley in at the 2-guard spot. Here's McGee. A beautiful reverse layup. McGee's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Of course, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind for you.
Well, I think when you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos and things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
Prince misses.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Timeout called, the Nets.
You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron has been in his prime for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen?
Brooklyn making some changes. Allen comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's LeVert in for Kyrie Irving. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Down low, deflects the pass. Howard with the steal. The finish. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And how about Howard trucking it down the floor there? Got to be exciting to see him finish in the open floor if you're a teammate.
And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Howard dishes to James from outside the arc. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. And there's the pass to LeVert. And stolen by James. They need this. Allen's shot is off. Lakers leading by 9. Kicks it out to James. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. They kick it out to Green. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Green. And Durant sends it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Allen Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. The Lakers also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Howard. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron. Now here's Allen. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Williams, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Brooklyn making some changes. Durant's checked in for Harris, and Irving subbed in for LeVert. And the Lakers also making a switch. McGee's checked in. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Cousins, no one around him, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Durant, the pass to Allen. There's Williams, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And so it's Los. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. The halftime, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They played a determined brand of basketball in the second quarter and began to pull away as we reached the half. That 11-point lead must be looking good to them right now. And taking a look at the Lakers. And that'll do it for our half.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg, we're seeing a couple things. Terrific play calling, unselfish nature, and quality shooting. That makes for good offense.
Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And stolen by Jordan. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And stolen by Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Durant finds Irving. More and more, we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
It's LeBron with the drive. Pass to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Nets. Brooklyn making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for LeVert. The Lakers also with a sub, Avery Bradley. He's checked in for Green. No good from Irving.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Kuzma, and stolen by Prince. Williams dishes to Jordan. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And stolen by Howard. Here's Bradley. Kuzma passes to James. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen comes in for Williams, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Prince. Here's Irving, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. James, and James throws it down hard.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Ball's knocked loose. And the dunk by James. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
but confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Irving finds Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
James fires from way outside, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Woo, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
The Nets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter, 4 of 8. Here's Durant. Rebound the Lakers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Kuzma. That three off the mark.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's a superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Allen. Off target with his three. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers on top, running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Harris against Dudley. It's stolen by Bradley. Here we go, one-on-one. Lets the 3 fly. And Jared Dudley gets the 3. Dudley's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. Harris kicks to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Now here's Cousins. A 3-pointer off the mark. Jordan the pass to LeVert. Misses the 3. Lakers leading by 22. Caldwell Pope dishes to Dudley. Tries to save it. Harris kicks to Irving. This one for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Jordan feeds to Allen. Back to Jordan. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And he gets it back. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And then for the Lakers, Caruso's checked in. And Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. Offensive rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Caruso. And he makes that one.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
No, but that play is about his will, right? He won't back down from the big man. He's going to take it right to him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good on that one. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. In transition, here come the Nets. Dudley against Durant. It's good from long range.
Boy, the quick release of Kevin Durant, and the release point so high, you really can't get a good contest on him.
McGee, the pass to Caruso. .129 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Cousins kicks to McGee from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's an 18-point game. LeVert the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Durant just inside the line. Rebound the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. From deep, LeVert grabs the miss. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it left.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there. And instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Timeout called. The Nets. They're down by 16. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And down like this, there's so much to talk about. I don't know if one timeout is going to be enough.
I think it's looking pretty bleak.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
Timeout called the Lakers. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
You know, I think it's an opportunity just for the coach to see some execution. Finish this thing out the right way.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.